Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Black Compass campaign. Started a bit late today, and we're also missing one player, Theodore. Um, and today's just gonna be a very chill session. I don't have much prepared. We're just, you know, gonna chill out. I don't. It's just I've been so busy this week, and I can't push the story forward without Theodore. I need everyone to be here. And it's probably gonna be next year until we can push the story again. I'm not sure if you guys are available on the 28th, but I don't think you guys are available on the 21st. But if there are players available, I might do something else nice or fun. We can try again my experiments, but um it seems to keep failing. My fucking scattered tales. I like the format. It's just we haven't succeeded in it. We'll probably do something else. If you guys aren't available on the 28th, then the next session will be on the 4th of January. So, that doesn't mean we're not gonna do anything. Hello? Is I'm just alone?
Everett,
Just chewing.
we
why
are
don't
here.
why don't we play fucking like Marvel Rivals next week, bro?
Play it on
Why?
It's
stream.
okay. They just fucking stream Marvel
Play it
Rivals.
on
It's so good.
stream.
Why though?
What do you mean why? They're not here.
We're back. Gonna
Why are
throw
they not
some
here?
trash.
Keres won't be here. It's fucking Christmas.
What?
It's gonna be Christmas.
On Saturday?
Yeah,
Let me check.
next week Saturday. You know, people are gonna go back home. People are gonna like chill out or cook stuff.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Are you also sleepy? I'm the one sleepy here.
Oh no.
Sleepy, what are you talking about?
I'm just doing stuff.
It's just a part of sleep waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to work.
Yeah, it's not good. Where are my earrings? I lost one.
I'm back.
Anyways, I'm Kuko. I'm the Dungeon Master, I guess, for this
The
week.
DGen Master.
I guess. I hand it over to Kairos. Go ahead.
So yeah, good day everybody. Yeah, good day everybody. I'm Lupus Seiza, the purest, the holiest, and the freaky. No, I'm just kidding. And I'll be playing as Kairos Tempest, the timely butler from Rordado. So yeah, fetch Lumen. We don't have the other dog in here. I mean Jackal.
I'll be like, wait, is this working? Can't see my thing moving. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Hello, hello. Powder
You're here.
or something like that. Okay. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. My name is Markiplier. No, hello everybody. I am Boar. I am here. I am tired.
We're all
uh,
tired today.
yes, we are all tired today, but hello, I am Boar. I am playing Lumen. I'm white. I'm white.
Very important detail.
Yes, I am white. And then I pass it on to Grayson.
Hi everyone, Smol over Grayson here. I'm tired, so I'm throwing the mic I'm throwing the mic to throwing the mic to Krome immediately.
The energy is giving.
You mean?
I'm tired.
It's all good. We're
It's
all tired.
giving time. Yes, me too. Cause I just came home. Anyways, hello. My name is Krome. I will be playing Sek'na, and I am sad because Everett won't be joining us, and I won't have anyone to no shade on. So
You don't have
anyway,
no one to
we
bully.
we are here to chill out. I think. So
Yep.
yeah.
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 So we're just here to chill out again. I can't push the story forward because literally the next thing. Do you guys want spoilers? I think it's pretty obvious.
Yes.
You want spoilers?
We're here. We're here to kick
Why the
bubblegum and
fuck would
chew
you spell
ass.
it?
I mean, the
What
name of
kind of
this
question is?
the name of this chapter is New Recruits, and you guys just finished the mission. And got some stuff out of it,
Right.
and
We're always new.
so yeah, I think you guys got the impression, and I don't want to do like the main storyline with Theo not here. So literally, we're just gonna like chill out and do some like chill out session things. Maybe you guys can like train stuff. Remember I told you guys that you from this point on you guys aren't gonna level up until you guys work on your next class features that you'll have since you guys have reached your um, level cap. So you just have a good think about it. You don't need to always do it during downtime sessions. You can also do it during regular sessions. But if it's something that you need to train yourself for, obviously downtime sessions will be the best time to do that. So yeah. Anyways, the Skyers have a
Summary. Yep, I do. So, okay, one. Previously on Black Compass. Earlier, the party encountered a dragon from the Nizun Empire, who was staying in the area to conduct quote unquote light work. Research. The party helped the dragon and, in the process, encountered a wild pathogen. The party barely escaped with their lives. After studying the pathogen, they discovered a time module, which was later used to create a gun that was given to Kairos. Yay! Okay, and that's the summary. Very short, very summarized,
yeah.
very demi.
Just some advice, okay, for all this applies for all of you. If I'm introducing something that's related to your character, don't jump the gun mine. Like let it happen naturally, make sure that your character is reacting like appropriately to the scene. Don't jump into it like straight away. Add some like flavor, add some like intrigue or whatever. Just so that it gives me more space to like make it more interesting for you. But yeah, just a small piece of advice. So now that we have that out of the way, just to give you guys some context, after the fight, you guys went back. It just takes you guys a few hours, and let's just say that the soldiers and the dragonborns just went away for a bit. Also, I didn't make it. I tried drawing the other guy, the silver and black dragon, but I didn't quite make it. The anatomy is very weird, and I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Um, didn't really have time to finish it. So, do you guys want to see it? I mean, I don't want to share something that's half baked. I don't want you guys to eat something that's not cooked. I don't want to like
Oh,
make you suck something that's not hard, but
nah, I'm okay with raw.
it's there. It's in general. I'm not gonna share it on stream. I don't feel
Hey,
comfortable.
there it is.
He's angry. I don't know how fucking to draw dragons. Even like Jin
Is that a side eye I
looks.
see?
Yeah, it's a side eye that you're seeing. I don't even know how to. Jin looks like fucking like a emo dragonborn, but it's not emo. This
Which one
guy's
is
emo.
that?
This one's the other guy, the black like the quiet guy.
Partner.
Yeah. Anyways, let me just oh, I don't even have the street the chats open. The other foundry. Let me do that real quick. Sorry, I'm just a mess My goodness. I don't even have Radmin open. You guys never said anything that you guys aren't in the server.
Yeah, I was like trying to refresh. I
We
wonder
were
why
just
I can't
waiting
get
for you to
in.
I was just waiting for you to realize it, you know?
I thought we chilling, chilling.
Yeah, it was showing you here as online, so I thought you were already on.
No, I'm not. I'm a big dummy. Should be open
Bless
now.
you. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Let me know if it isn't open. Where am I? How do you guys join my server again? It's just this IP address and then third. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be like reading it out loud. I can't join in. I'll just do it later. Okay, so our first scene will be for Kairos. We set the scene in a dark room in one of the bedrooms. Kairos is alone and he finds himself staring outside the window. The camera shifts behind Kairos as he inches closer. We see his reflection staring back at him. Then Kairos notices himself looking at him. As they interlock within each other's gaze, Kairos sees a flashback. Kairos holding his hand, out to another version of him trapped within a container, covered in glowing water. The trapped Kairos looks down at himself with a pitiful expression. Until suddenly, crimson liquid begins corrupting the chamber, and the alternate Kairos begins suffocating, skin burning, as he tries to wriggle and resist, but to no avail. The Kairos outside the chamber quietly watches in fear, shock, confusion. The camera slowly zooms into Kairos' face. In the background, the sounds of struggle, water bubbles popping, the sounds of fists thumping on the glass as they desperately try to escape. Until we get a hard cut back to reality, Kairos looking outside the window. But the camera is looking from the outside the room. The Kairos behind the glass. The camera shot exactly positioned the same way as the trapped Kairos, but now we're looking at Kairos' perplexed expression through the reflection's perspective. The background blurs as the camera pans closer to Kairos' face until the bedroom door opens, letting in the warmth and firelight outside outside from the room that he finds himself in, and one of the players will call it Kairos for dinner.
Kairos, it's dinner time. You're right over there.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel weird. I guess so. All of what happened last time was pressuring me. And yeah, I'm going. I'm going. What's for dinner, if I may ask?
I don't know. You guys come up with stuff.
They said it's called mushroom stew with some yak meat.
primal yak meat. That would be
Primal
weird
yak
if
meat.
guys start eating
Oh,
other animals.
all right. I'll be there. I'll be there. And yeah, I follow you along. And as we go there though, ask I ask Lumen. Hey, Lumen, what
Yeah.
what do you think will happen if you saw another version of you but in a bad state?
Mm,
Will you
Wait,
try to will you try
Did
to
you
help your other you?
were you looking into a mirror?
Somewhat like it, like a reflection.
Yeah, but you said the other one needed help or something.
Yeah. Will you try helping yourself, even though that you know that one is not real and you're the real one?
I mean, does it really matter whether they're real or not? If someone's in trouble, I thought it's kind of our job as,
Servants.
well, maybe for you that's a servant, but for me, just as another person who's living and breathing, it's also up to me to help others, you know, rise back up.
Yeah, that's a good food for thought. I just can't stop thinking of what happened. Like the way the way the wild protegen used his magic, his abilities, it was just pressuring. Like I keep comparing myself. But I guess it's just one way to find out is by keep moving forward.
While you're talking and like Lumen is like munching on some food, a thought crosses by Lumen's head, and then he remembers that scene where there were multiple copies of you, and he's just like coughing. Did you end up seeing more copies of yourself again or something? Like that creepy room we saw before?
Uh, Not necessarily, but I did saw myself drowning again. The one we saw, yeah, it was. I don't know how to react to it though. It was too much.
Hmm. There was something my friend Flimsy talked to me about before. He said something very interesting to me. He said that nightmares and dreams are basically like windows to other, you know, dimensions or something. That the dreams you see are basically things that you end up that some another version of you is going through. How would you feel about that, Kairos? Would you help the version of yourself that was drowning?
Make an Arcana check, Kairos. Arcana or religion? Religion. I'm gonna drop some fat lore depending on which one you roll. Again, the skill check determines which like how I express the information that will be given. I'm not sure if you guys are in the server. I don't even have it open. I'm sorry. I don't have Foundry open. I don't have Foundry open. I just
What
opened
was
Radmin. I didn't open Foundry. I'm so professional. Oh, let me
Good
open
job,
Found. That's
Alright,
why
DM.
I
You're
we
doing
wasn't able
great.
to log in earlier. I was like, I'm typing the correct IP address, but I'm just not able to join in. It's just, what the fuck is wrong with me? Hold on, I'm opening it right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so
all right, we
professional. I'm so good. I'm so good, guys. I've been
We
DMing how many years now? 5 years
five?
now, I guess.
quickly
And
breakdance.
go, it's open, it's open. Get in here, get in here.
Yay, I see it
finally,
now.
I'm fucking idiot. I just thought you guys needed the
fucking
Radwin to be
finally,
open. I'm so sorry.
fucking
A
finally.
fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Anyways, we're not gonna use Foundry too much for today anyway.
Theodore. Oh wait, no. Can you roll for me, Kuko?
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll roll for you.
It's like he
Uh,
never left.
Which one do you want? History or religion?
I thought it was
History?
Arcana. I thought
Oh,
it was
sorry,
Arcana or
Arcana.
religion.
I think
Yeah.
history can work as well, but I'm not. Um.
Ah, I'm okay with Arcana.
All right. Arcana. It is a 12. Let's see here. Let me just quickly fix something in Streamlabs, okay?
Alright.
Oh, not this one. Just have the wrong thing up. There we go. So, with a 12, this is Arcana. They say that when you time travel or manipulate time or something, they say, I mean, you've already heard of this before when you were able to speak with, I forgot the name, but it's that guy from Dawn Republic, the knight that taught you
Morning
about
Star.
Morning Star. That alternate realities are considered as dreams. Going with what Lumen said, Lumen's friend Flimsy had said, um, you would guess that realities that break can be considered as nightmares. Um, Everything is real, and it's a window to different versions of yourself or of your thoughts at least. But those realities are considered as illusions, considered as things that aren't real. But as soon as you put yourself in those realities, they become real. But at that point, are you real? Do you exist, or are you simply imagination yourself, which gets confusing, and that's why people don't delve into time stuff too much.
Okay, wow.
Because the idea is when you leave your reality, are you even real anymore? Or are you just perceiving someone else's reality? You're just dreaming. Because you're not from there. You went away.
Yep.
You're just perceiving a different reality. So just you're relating to what you understand, to what Lumen's friend had said. And go ahead, continue your conversation.
Um, I do think I can help, but I don't know what will happen after I help them though. So I guess even though it's a nightmare, even though it's scary to look at, maybe it's just a it's just a true event that they suffered. But I don't know. I think I can't help them.
Like you see Lumen like pondering for a bit as he's not then like scooping up more of his food, gulping it down, and then he's saying, "Well, this is just me, but I feel like the regret of not doing anything would hurt me more than, whatever could possibly happen before I tried something. At least if I tried something, then I wouldn't regret what happened. I wouldn't regret not having done anything. But that's just my thought. You asked me earlier that if I saw another version of Lumen or like another version of myself, what would I do? I mean, we kind of saw it back then, right? Different versions of ourselves. The first thing I tried to do was reach out and hug that version because he looked, well, to me, sad. He
Look at
was
what happened.
alone. Yeah, what did happen was that we did get severely injured and stuff, but apparently that was because of a test. But that was something that I ended up learning after what I did it, so I don't have any regrets.
Um,
But
okay.
that's just my way of thinking. I don't think my way of thinking is gonna fit your way of thinking, Kairos, because you're meant to serve. He's like pointing to you and your
Mm-hmm.
clothes.
Yeah, meant to serve and protect. But I have to admit though, it's it's a little hard to do it if even you can if you can't even protect nor serve yourself.
Then how about this then, Kairos? Let's say, just for the sake of what's that word that my friend kept on saying before? Hypotheses.
Yeah. Oh,
Um
hypothesis. Yeah.
yeah, hypothesis. Let's say you do have a new master, owner, whatever you call it.
Mm-hmm.
What if your new master or owner tells you to kill a family that you don't know, but you have to follow it because it's their order? Would you?
I mean, if I didn't not if it, I mean if I did not know about them being my family, so
Well,
I
not your
thought that if
family,
it
but just
um
a family, just someone's family, completely detached to you, but you see them right there. Maybe the parents, the kids, they're all there, and then your master tells you to kill them. Would you?
depends if an hypothesis needs an extra data. I mean, no. Well, depends, I guess. If the master thinks that their family might be harmful, then yeah, I'll probably get rid of them if
Lumen's
they
like,
are.
yeah, Lumen's like eating like carefully while he's like taking a good look at Kairos. He
I
pauses
just
for a bit, and then he's like, "I just hope you get a good master then."
yeah. After knowing what happened, I think I know make my loyalty worth it. But
Man,
another
Why is it?
luminor.
Why is it that you wish to serve Kairos?
It's because of what I was trained for, and I just want to be better at it, so I can prove it to everyone who told me that I can't do it, I can't do that, that I can actually do it.
So, you are doing all this to prove yourself because of other people's opinions.
And to make my father proud of me. He is the best at it, so might as well follow his legacy.
Hmm. And you get the impression that like Vanessa for Lumen, like there's something wrong with what Kairos is saying in her
yeah, we
eyes.
like pretty much Vanessa and Lumen have kind of like the same like suspicious like thought, like concern. I'd say it's like actually an actual concern about Kairos.
All I'll
Mm.
say is one shouldn't put themselves into an idea just because they were told to do so. Some
Kai like Kai
idea some
Yeah, you first, you first.
ideas can be made for malicious purposes. Not everyone is going to be kind, but the truth is always within yourself. That is what defines you. If this is something that you wish to pursue, then so be it. But if this is something that gives you fulfillment, then go ahead. But make sure that it is something that you want deep down within you. There are certain things that you will not be able to change once you've set yourself into it. That is just how nature works.
While Vanessa is like doing that, I think because Vanessa and Lumen sort of have connected thoughts. Lumen is just thinking about the thing that Vanessa mentioned all the way back at Dawn Republic about how she was commanded to basically get rid of all the what do you call this, barbarians, but she disobeyed orders, and then it just giving him like this thought that Kairos might be a bit too a bit too trusting.
Trusting
Like,
in out of character. Trusting in.
I mean, you don't know that in
Oh,
character.
okay.
So
out of character, but yeah. But Lumen's just like basically he just has this now look of concern on Kairos, similar to the look of concern. Like, I don't know if Kairos is will be able to pick up on it, but the way he's looking at Kairos now is the same way he's looking at Everett. The way he looks at people changed. He's just staring at Kairos with a lot of intent now.
Wait. I have a good idea. But what makes us different, though, Lumen? Didn't you say that you want to do this because your friend also told you that you can do it?
Yeah, but it's not like he told me that I have to do it. I just decided to do it because it was something that I thought was basically, to be honest, kind of along the way of what I wanted to do in the first place. It just happened to, mm, what's the word? Align with my own needs.
Do one.
Becoming a knight was basically just something to help me find someone. And well, even though I didn't become a knight, pretty much in the end I didn't become a knight. Well, official knight. I still found out certain things, and that's not gonna stop me on my journey. I'm still gonna keep going and keep looking.
you became a knight in your own way.
Sort of.
Oh,
Like, became Vanessa's knight, I guess.
alright. I'll keep remembering what she said, though. The truth is within me.
I then put my hand on Kairos as he's eating, and Lumen's like getting up to like clean his dishes. Kairos, I just want you to make sure that if you do end up deciding to become a tool, that you're not gonna end up making things weigh on you with regret when you realize were probably some things that you probably would not have said yes to. Then I walk away.
The back of my mind, I just said that. But who am I without if I don't serve nor protect?
And that's a good question.
Um, as the you know, as you walk away, um, we go to Grayson, which I think you might be just outside, admiring the scene as well. Is there's anything that goes into your mind? It's your first time in Frozen Expanse that you don't feel like you're going to die. And just seeing the landscape. This is probably a view that your friend is very familiar with and probably seen many times over and over again. And but it is your first time seeing it for yourself.
I'm honestly just thinking about them. Like, was that really him that I saw back then? Is that is that what happened to him? Did he recognize him? Like, I'm contemplating about whether I'm contemplating if I actually saw him, if that's actually him. Am I dreaming? Why didn't he recognize me or say anything to me? Why was he fighting? Why was he fighting? Why was he fighting our boss? So yeah, just so many questions that are buzzing around in Grayson's head right now.
Yeah. How about Sek'na?
Um, since Grayson is outside, you will actually hear Sek'na from a distance beating up a tree, like practicing her punches. Just like many thoughts, um, thinking about vulnerabilities, and she hasn't forgotten about the instance where she had a concussion. It's her first time catching herself lacking and losing memory of an entire fight. That's new. And like she's being paranoid that she, she's having these new vulnerabilities and connecting it immediately to losing Kes'na. Yeah, just punching trees. And I guess Grayson could hear like thunk, thunk, thunk from a
I guess
distance.
I'll walk up to Sekna who's punching the tree. Wait, are you punching a tree or a bunch of trees?
Maybe you can see a series of broken trees. But she's currently punching a tree.
Like, um, whoa there, Sekna. Trees didn't do anything wrong to you, did they? Did they look at you funny?
And then immediately Sekna will like give you a sharp look and like just like um keeping her guard up. Oh, it's you. I'm just calming my nerves.
I stare at the tree. That I start to obliterate the tree. That's a few of the obliterated trees. Are you calmer now?
I could be calmer if my targets weren't immobile. I could use a great hunt.
I believe that when it comes to hand combat, you're better off probably asking Lumen for that aspect. I don't really fight. I don't really fight in close quarters.
Oh, are you not a seasoned hunter yourself, Grayson?
That I am, but we specialize in a swift kill. You know, kind of kind of the point of being of a clean kill. You know.
Exactly. That makes you a better hunter than Lumen. A swift kill is the essence of a respectful hunt.
Is that so? Hmm. How does one swiftly kill with their fist?
Well, normally, my fist is meant for wearing out my prey, and one final strike is dealt by my brother. If not his fangs, his poison will do the trick.
You mention your brother a lot, and I'm sure it must have been devastating when you and him separated. But I am curious, what was your brother really like when before this whole fiasco happened back at home or something? What was he like? What was it like growing up with your brother?
He was always ambitious. Unlike me, he's actually far more complex. I, simple. When we hunt, his visions is set to the outcome, while I just value the experience, the thrill. He's a visionary.
Well, I guess since you mentioned that, I am also curious. Um, were you okay with most of the things that your brother put you through? I mean, he does forgive me, but he doesn't look like the person who would ask you your opinion on something. So, were you okay with most of the things that he said and stuff?
I was more than okay. I was content. I never really imagined my life without him. I know since we are from the ethereal primes, we were taught that the world was supposed to change, to evolve, a cycle of losing and receiving. But with him, I thought we were somehow an exception, that we were inseparable. That I thought that the moment we came out already fused, I saw that as a sign that we were always meant to be that way. Apparently not.
Do you want to fuse back with your brother?
I want to be reunited with him, but I'm afraid that won't be easy because, as I've mentioned, he is ambitious and his eyes is set out on proving himself to to be acknowledged. And what pisses me off is that somehow I'm not enough. My acknowledgement is not enough. I said that he is everything to me, and yet I am not to his. Tell me,
Oh,
Grayson,
yeah. What is it?
I know that we share far more similarities than the others might know. We came from a distinguished background, and yet here we are finding ourselves in strange lands. And something tells me that you as well has experienced a loss.
Hmm. So, what's your question?
How do you deal with it? Or better yet, how long have you been doing it?
Hmm. That's a complicated question. Why do I do what I'm doing? As cliche as it may sound, I guess I do it out of love. Maybe I'm obsessed. Those are just two words for passion, as far as I can tell. Love, obsession. There's just some people I really, really need to know what happened to. And honestly, I just feel incomplete with not knowing about those things. And that's for how long I've been doing this, well. Mm, I don't have a clear answer for that. Probably all my life since I've lost those people. And for that matter, I'd at least say not that long, probably. But it does feel like an eternity not being around those people that you care about. I'm sure that's a feeling you can relate to.
There is strength in your perseverance. But is that what we are? Obsessed?
Hmm, probably. I have an act. Once I have my head on something, I don't really like. I'm pretty dead set on it. Like I said, these people are very important to me. So, I'm not just gonna give up on them that easily. Kind of like how you're feeling with your brother.
And these people, are their feelings mutual? Do you need them as they need you?
Honestly, I wish I know the answer to that.
And if you did know the answer, what if you knew that they don't need you?
Well, that's gonna be very quite sad. Cause then, well, maybe my life doesn't really mean anything in that if that's the case.
Then I guess in your case, you're lucky. You might be able to choose oblivion and not know the answer. As for I have a chilling feeling that my brother might not feel the way I feel.
What if what if we theoretically we run into your brother again and he might not be exactly the same person you once knew? Heck, one could even say that maybe when we meet him, we'll realize that he doesn't want to come back anymore. What then?
Well, given his obsession with power, if he saw me right now, he would look me with devastating eyes, feeling pity. I mean, falling unconscious in the middle of battle. And then Sek'na just strikes a tree again. Fizzle of electricity. If I were to reunite with him, I too as well must obtain power. If my brother is anything, he is stubborn.
You don't need to be as strong as your brother, Sek'na. You have your own strengths.
Perhaps. Although I do worry, I feel that I am becoming more vulnerable to things ever since our separation.
Well, I hope that time apart with your brother will help you realize things about yourself that you didn't see before when you were together, given the constraints of being fused in one body. And I look at the trees around you. Try not to break your knuckles. You kind of need them.
My knuckles aren't the things you should be concerned about breaking.
Yeah, I should be worried about you deforesting an entire village.
Right. I guess I am disturbing the natural surroundings.
Considering where you came from, I thought you would be a bit more concerned about these trees.
Well, we are emotional beings.
That much is
When
true.
when the world takes something from you, you tend to give back something else. This is just my way of releasing my feelings.
Alright, then don't just don't give this place an entire problem with its ecosystem.
Well, it was a pleasant chat with you. Should we go back and eat? I am starved.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
agree.
you even see like Marsh looking around, um, looking for you guys. Then when you guys lock eyes with each other, then yeah, Marsh just calls again. Hey guys, no one's at dinner. It's just me and Everett there. Everett's gonna eat everything if you guys don't go there.
Not if I eat him first, and then I start marching inside.
What?
I
They're marching inside.
And
I
just
go
Sek'na just follows, just wrapping her fists with cloth.
I go outside when everyone's already walking in, and we're like, "Whoa! What happened to
Also,
all the trees?"
like ignore Marsh. Marsh, can you do something about those trees?
No.
Marsh, what if I pick up the trees and then put them back where they were?
I don't think it's gonna grow anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, at least
Fear
now we
not.
have more firewood.
If things are gone, there's always new opportunity for new life to grow.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go. Now let's head inside before we lose our opportunity to have a meal because of Everett.
Wise words.
Why is Everett's face inside the soup bowl?
I don't know. So as you guys return to the dine and die, you actually see the Dragonborns there again. You see um I think I've said there were 7 soldiers, and then there's
Then
King,
Shin.
and
Yeah.
I forgot what the other guy's name is. But they're there. They're eating. You see like Jin's face have swollen a bit after being punched by the protogen. Like you see his cheeks a bit swollen. Uh, and as soon as you guys enter, he stands up and walks up to you guys. Hey, how are you guys? We've been just resting the entire day. How about you?
We're most. I'd say we're mostly fine. A little shaken up, especially our buddy Everett. But what happened to your face?
Well, that protogen gave me a nasty punch, so my face hurts a little bit, but other than that, I should be fine. Just put some ice on it, then uh, you know, I mean, they don't have any short of ice here, so
True.
Well, were you able to find out anything about the ambush that we just received?
no, unfortunately, no. And I'll need my equipment back at home before I can investigate this protogen core, this matrix. But um, didn't really thought about it too much. Maybe that protogen was just guarding the other protogens, and it detected that we were digging something. It's quite hard to um to determine a protogen, at least like a warp or a mad protogen's behavior.
Hmm.
Perhaps they are not as mad as you think. Maybe they were dis- they were reacting to us disturbing their graves.
Yeah.
When when Shin mentions the whole thing about the protogen guarding the graves, the first thing that Lumen does is he looks at Kairos again and thinks about like what if like he ends up thinking like of a scenario like what if someone told Kairos to protect a spot like forever and he's just like he's then shakes his head. It's just like hmm. So that does that mean you guys are going back to your hometown first to get your tools and get everything sorted out?
Yeah, we'll have to make a report first back at Ironwick and then probably get an airship back to Nizoon, but more or less, but we plan to stay here a little bit longer. We finished we finished our stuff here a lot sooner than expected. So we're probably gonna stick around for a bit. Maybe a day or two.
Hmm.
That's good.
Eh,
Still gonna. Are you just gonna enjoy the stuff, or planning to go out and explore more?
Yes, but I'm also going to like study their equipment, their guns. I know it's not included with the research agreement, but um I'm just curious about whatever technology the Frozen Expanse could offer. I'll just probably do that. Maybe sleep as well, or other things. I get so busy when I'm back at the home.
You need
Lumen
some
like
company while you sleep.
Hmm. Uh, he doesn't respond. Like he's just silent. But there's this, uh, like menacing aura. You feel this dark presence just emanating from one of the dragonborns. This cloaked individual, or like this, like,
You see a silhouette with eyes.
yes, and
I
this
Laren,
dark, like,
Laren.
or this dark light just begins to spread on the floor, on the tables, and as you ask that question, and it gets really really cold.
He, well, he got 7 guards, so probably he does have company.
No,
I
no, I don't think that would be necessary. Um, yeah.
I don't know.
If you desire warmth,
I'm just saying, be very careful with how you interact with dragonborns, okay? Especially with the ones that are really important. Uh, like, be careful. I know chill seshta, but still, there's still a few things that you guys can't say or do. Be careful.
if
Uh,
it's warmth you seek, Grayson, I could perhaps practice my elemental magic I just recently discovered.
Oh
if it's
yeah,
anything
you.
as if it's anything as intense as you are, I'm willing to not take my chances. I think your definition of warmth is more like barbecue, which I appreciate, but not in this context.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning like I just remembered that Sek'na, you're able to manipulate fire now, right?
I'm still hanging. I'm still getting used to it. It is kind of hard to manifest the element of fire in such cold and
No, no, no,
Breezy.
no. Actually, let me help you out there a bit. So the thing is with you guys, especially for you, and this is like, I'll give your sister as an example. The moment that you embody an element, you don't need training per se. How to manipulate it. It's the martial arts that you need to train for. It's these other abilities. How you use it is like the mastery of the skill. But basically, once you can control the element, it's basically yours.
I see.
Like once you can move fire, then yeah, that's something natural for you. It's just making complicated or complex moves will be different. It's like a switch. Well, as soon as you have it, then you have it.
So it's more about figuring out what you do with the fire rather than controlling the fire.
And your sister was born
I am my
able
sister.
able to
Oh,
control all the elements,
yes,
like Avatar.
Cora.
um,
But
hmm.
yes, if you want to experience elemental magic flowing within you, we could always try
You know,
our
um,
business.
I'm also quite interested. I mean, we've tried to make elemental lanterns before. We call it the elementerns. Element element lantern elementerns. Elementerns. I forgot what it's called. It doesn't quite translate very well to the common language, but we do call it something in Draconic. So it uses elemental nature to emit light. So whatever element that you put into it, it will change. The color of the light will change.
So, you use elemental magic to manipulate color of light with that unamused tone.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have like staves. You guys, not just light. It's like all sorts of like tools that you guys use for everyday, like and stuff like that. That what he says is like a very very basic, use of elemental magic. I mean, you guys have plants for lights.
Yeah, like, wow. I would say that that's quite innovative, if not a degradation of such magic and practice.
I don't think it's that impressive, honestly. It's just a thing I wanted to share that I've delved into a bit of the elemental magic as well.
Well, I'm sure you have plenty of lightning in your lands.
Uh, um, I didn't take that racial feature, but yeah.
I don't
oh,
think you can.
oh my god. The sudden meta.
So, while everyone is here, I just wanted to ask a few questions. Um,
Uh,
how's
uh,
it like in the Nizun Empire? Is it true what they say? They just starts
uh, uh,
asking a lot of like questions about the Nizun Empire.
Uh,
Do you guys just let him be, asking
I
questions?
I like Marsh. Um, slow down. Take it
I don't
easy.
know what we heard that it's like a utopia and everything's like safe and all good like that. How do you guys do it? Like how like is it like a perfect reality or are there any problems within the nations? Like nothing can be that
I
perfect,
I
right?
place I place a hand I place a hand on Marsh's mouth. I'm sorry, he's
oh,
just awfully curious. Closeted children and all.
I mean, I completely understand. I mean, the Nizun Empire is a bit of a closeted nation as well, but I'm happy to share the details if you guys are willing to listen. I think I've
Um,
gone through it a bit um, uh, earlier, but
Before.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I guess I wasn't able to explain it thoroughly. But Her Majesty Nizun have basically, if there are any crisis or any issues in the nation, she would make laws or addictions or whatever, like edicts, um, to help the people. And she cares about, or Her Excellency cares about, her citizens. Um, and it's just unique. You can feel her excellence's presence all throughout the nation, and you would never feel fearful. You'll never feel unsafe. Um, it's as if she is guiding you, but not in a religious way. It's like you have a guardian, of some sorts. Um, Let me give you some few examples. A few years ago, we had this great famine, um, and because of this, Her Excellency Nizun addicted the Food Reserves Act, where people that have an abundance of food, mostly farmers, um, were give. There was a system that was in place where they can donate their food in exchange for monetary or um, what's this prestige, and and because of that, and it's not only just the farmers, it's anyone that can contribute. They would have these food shelters for people in need. So even though that there is a great famine, no one hoarded their food, no one sold it for a higher price. It's people coming together because a system had been put in place to reward those to do good things. um, that's just one of our laws, and that Food Reserves Act remains standing today. And it was done in less than a week, like about 2 or 3 days or so. All the soldiers um, like set it all up as soon as they were given the order, and um, the Nizun Empire can pretty much handle any sort of crisis as long as um, Her Excellency is able to act. So that's just one thing. There are many others. For example, the One Military Body Act, where the military strength is basically anyone can contribute to the military. Anyone can seek to defend and advance the nation's prosperity. All citizens are members of the military, essentially. We can study, we can invent new technology, we can um, we can grow our commerce so that our military can afford even more um, better equipment, things like that. Everyone is technically a soldier in Her Majesty's empire. Um, Things like that. Am I making sense? And
It just
I leave it up to you guys what impression that gives off to you. Like the Food Reserves Act is like a very noble thing, but you can also think how it would be a bad thing if like suddenly all the farmers got rich, since they've been supplied by the government. But you also think that because they gave a lot of food, then the government must be watching them. Like, it could be some sort of um like twisted like scheme, right? Like maybe the famine could be caused, like there's you can think of all of these controversies. Maybe the famine had been caused by the government themselves to control the food industry, something like that. That's up to you guys how suspicious you guys could think about the Nizun nation. But for him, he believes it he believes in everything.
Hmm. Very interesting. Certainly different from what we're used to.
Yes. No, I will refrain from giving my criticisms to other nations. That is um, not needed in this conversation. But Her Majesty's empire is indeed splendid, and I believe right now um, we have closed our borders, but um, hopefully one day you can visit our nation. I would like you to see that at some point.
Perhaps if you will, perhaps someday, when you start receiving visitors again.
Of course, yeah, indeed.
I do have one question though.
Hmm.
Does your majesty oversees the ruling of your nation in its entirety? What of other royal families?
The their royal families are also involved in many matters, but it is the military body that serves directly under the Zune. All other Her Majesty, sorry, all other forms of nobility and things like that, they are incentivized or they are encouraged to join the military so that they may have these positions of authority. But it is mostly under Nizun, Her Majesty's vision and omnipotence that the our nation can thrive. People say that she is omnipotent. I do not believe that is the case. She is simply very intelligent, very um, very intelligent, very quick to act and understand the situation. I don't think my Her Excellency is omnipotent, but rumors say that she is. Rumors say that she knows all.
Very interesting. Although, as mentioned, and it is quite similar as a fellow subject of an isolated nation. Although history about your empire is quite scattered, how does your empire choose the next rightful ruler of its nation? How did your majesty became?
Hmm. Her late Majesty, cousin, about 500 years ago, just after the cataclysm, or we believe, actually, it might have been before the cataclysm. Her late Majesty was missing and believed to have been killed. Um, Actually, let me think about it. They don't know actually what happened to the old um Majesty.
Everything is a
It's
scam.
just I think let me think. This is a very deep lore question. I'm thinking kasi
Royal
Nizun
family secret.
Nizun ascended after she did. Um and then they had this fight, the war between the siblings. Oh my goodness, what a deep question, lore. Um
We chilling. We chilling. We're chilling. We're sat.
Kozune basically, I mean, we believe that Her Late Majesty Kozune have perished. She has ruled over the nation for about 400 years. Um, and obviously, being the royal twin um, siblings of Keres and Nizun, they were appointed to be the new rulers of the Stormlands of the Draconic Empires. However, they did not see quite eye to eye with everything, so um, they decided to separate. Um, they decided to divide their empires. Nizun's Her Majesty still wishes to reclaim um, all of the Stormlands, but as of now, we have made peace with the nation of Keres, and the successor is simply chosen as who would be the best to lead the nation. It just so happens that Nizun and Korez were those individuals at the time, but in previous they are I forgot their names, but like Edu, like something like Oro or something, like it's very old. Like there are four previous emperors before, and um, not all of them are related. But what is in common with all of them, but maybe not like expressed like in history books, all of them have ascendant's blood. All of them have the first emperor's blood. But that might not be in the history book, so I'm not sure if I should say that. I'll have to review. But yeah, it's basically like a royal family, a successor. That's why their government, I believe, is divine monarchy, like appointed by God, something like that. Does that answer your question? I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with it. Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
How she became the next in line. I see. I will no longer further my question since it might be inappropriate for me to even ask.
Hmm.
Like you can see Sek'na like holding back a question, a specific question. Does he like want to pry or what?
What are
Uh,
you guys' food like? It's like, oh, we offer various of things. Then it just starts explaining.
That thing sounds good. If it's an utopia, then the servants would be happy to serve. That's what it's like. If a leader is good, then servants will be better, will do better.
well, that is if we could even get in there. Right now, the borders are kind of on lockdown.
Mm.
How long does the lockdown plan to happen? Will they open up soon enough or something? Got a deadline or something about that?
I'm not quite sure, and even if I did know, we are not allowed to um share that information.
That figures.
Is there anything else that you'd like to ask?
So that is March.
Also looking at Marsh.
Do you want to buy my arm? I'm running out of money.
No. Just joking.
I don't think that's even legal from
Marsh, you
where
can
they're
just
from.
Marsh, if you're looking for money, uh you can just ask Sek'na.
Really? She wants to buy
Yeah.
my arm?
No, no, you don't need to sell your arm. Just ask for Sek'na to buy it for you.
Ah. I can have someone else buy my arm using Sekna's money.
No.
Nope. We're sorry
That
for
is
this.
not how commerce works.
I'm sorry, he's a little
He's
um,
little
from Dawn
dim.
Republic. Oh, no
I,
offense, Lumen.
No, it's quite
none
interesting.
taken.
I have not met a Hebron before. This is quite
Really?
Yes, they
There's
believe
no
they're quite
Heberons
rare.
in Nazun?
I believe that they are local to that nation. Yes, I have never been to Dawn Republic before, so I wouldn't know.
No, I mean in Nazun. There's
Yeah,
no.
no, no, not much. We
Oh,
are predominantly about 99% dragons.
oh.
What's the 1%?
Adventures that were given privilege in Dawn Republic, Dawn Republic, in Her Excellency's nation, and some unsavory individuals that managed to sneak in.
Hmm. I have a bit of
At
a
the back.
weird question for you, Jin.
Hmm.
I like so far from what I've heard about Nazun, they're very closed off and stuff. How does Nazun feel about half bloods?
Hmm. If the half blood is dragonborn, then more or less you would be still able to, as long as you contribute, as long as you are one with the empire, as long as you play your role, then everything should be fine. I mean, there are also other non-dragonborns in the nation. They're quite rare, but they are accepted as long as you embody Her Excellency's laws and rules and regulations.
Oh,
Hmm.
is
Maybe
everyone treat?
99% is too much. Maybe 90. Maybe that's too much, yeah.
And like
At
Lumen
the
is just
back
like
out.
thinking. Does that mean that mm, if let's say the half blood is you know perf- perfectly half dragonborn and half something else, but they don't appear as much dragonborn, would they still be welcome to serve in the kingdom?
Of course, our empire, our empire is not quite like Dawn Republic, from my understanding. As long as you contribute, once again, as long as you contribute to society, as long as you contribute to the empire, to the nation, then you should be accepted by our people.
uh DM question: does this mean half bloods barely exist in Dawn Republic?
No, it's actually quite common because Dawn Republic has the most population
You're
and
horny.
kind of like and it's
The
very,
rabbits.
and Dawn
Fucking
Republic
rabbits.
is very prosperous right now. There's a lot of like
Hmm.
food. They never go starve. Everyone's content and happy, and everyone feels like they're protected by their gods. If you go to the capital, like they're massively overpopulated, um, and you're from the province, so maybe that you don't get that impression, but there are a lot of half bloods in Dawn Republic. I mean, uh, this party in particular doesn't have one, but it is a type of species in anima, like hybrids.
Ah.
I mean, it's in the character racial creation.
Yeah, I was just like wondering, like in terms of like how they're accepted, basically,
Yeah,
in
they're fine.
different places. All right. Hmm.
Your empire seems very prosperous when it comes to inclusivity. How about
Yes.
the other way around? What is what's grounds for being outcasted from your empire?
Obviously, criminals. If you do anything that goes against Her Excellency's empire, um, things like that. Breach to security. As soon as you do anything bad in Her Excellency's empire, you will be severely punished.
Um, Well, what if Your Excellency decreed that you should do something that you are very good at, but you feel quite differently, that you would rather do something else? Is that grounds for being shunned?
He kind of looks down. Like that question, like it hit something to him. Like um, hmm, not. It can be a case, but Her Excellency doesn't wish her citizens to do something that they do not want to do, but um, it's mostly hmm, how should I frame this? Um, if you are an individual, you always have the right to choose what you wish to do as long as you contribute, as long as you do work for Nazoon. Doesn't matter if you're good on it or not, but if your talents are recognized by a group or your family or a military official, then they can ask you or request you to do work for them, and you will be, you know, compensated equally. If you refuse, that will be fine, but there are, I'll just be blunt, there are certain pressures for you to contribute. It doesn't always need to be from the military, it could be um, family.
What
Hmm.
happens to those who are unable to contribute?
Well, if contributing gives you monetary compensation and prestige, um, the opposite would be for those who do not wish, or at least do not are not performing to their fullest capacity. Um, they will not be receiving as much prestige or monetary compensation. But that is how life is, right? Um, if you put in effort, then um, you get equal results. If you do not put in as the same amount of effort, then you will you will not grow much as well.
Wow. Your nation sounds like it's filled with countless ambitious visionaries. I'm sure my brother would have fitted right in, especially if he was a dragonborn. Hmm. Anyways, Sek'na shakes her head for like punishing herself for thinking of Kes'na. Nope, you're better than this. Well, perhaps we should talk about you more than your background, since you've been, I assume, in countless assignments. Which place is by far your favorite and interesting?
I think here in Frozen Expanse is my favorite. I've been here for quite a couple of times already. Um, this is my first voyeur into the empty Frozen Expanse, supposedly alone, but um, there's something quite pleasant with the cold air of Frozen Expanse. The people, the technology. It is, I believe, my favorite. Granted, I've only been to Ethereal Primes and Vordado one time.
You've been to Rordado? Hey, Kairos. Isn't that where you're from?
Mm, mm. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Mm.
What did you? By any chance, you know someone named as Liaison Tempest or?
Oh my goodness. Again,
Eh,
any be just like anything that like I mentioned about like your story, they just you, yeah, no, no,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I wouldn't. I don't. Sorry.
and that's good. That's good. What did you do there,
I
Sir
came to
Researcher?
study the applications of certain astral magic with lights. You can take that as you will. That's how he
Lamps, you know, just
that's
Oh
random
my
how
lamp,
he like
god.
says it.
While
lantern.
Inside.
this this guy
You
is
know, the
just like
family
looking for
business.
more lights. It's his family business fucking
A
light.
different
Wow.
view of light.
Meralco ka be?
Or are you Lux? Are you Luxiana Crown Guard?
And you're trying to
I'm
develop
surprised he's not
LGBT
blonde.
light.
My
Kairos
god.
just Kairos just lost interest though when you mentioned stuff like that.
Radiant
Ah,
magic
okay.
offers a different kind of light uh, than what you normally have within a lantern or an ordinary like light bulb.
Hey Shin, you seem awfully very passionate about your radiant magic and very proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like something you really like to do and use?
um, Light represents my identity, my vision. Um, tell the truth, I am not actually born within the glow scale clan. My goodness, glow scale clan. I was adopted. I actually came from an orphanage. Um,
So the light magic you have isn't something you were born with, it was something you learned?
um, I suppose so. I in that orphanage, I was able to create inventions, trinkets related to light. It's not it's not as quite as dark as uh, I am making it appear as, but losing my parents at a very early age was a dark experience, and I was obsessed with taking myself away from that darkness, from that empty feeling. So I wanted to create a light for myself, and my curiosity began from there. And then at some point, a member of the Glow Scale clan came and saw my inventions, and they were impressed. And the rest is history. Light symbolizes hope um, in my eyes, and I see whenever whenever I create something out of nothing, um, like he opens his hand or paw and then just lights appear. Um, Whenever I find myself in darkness, I just look at the light and it gives me comfort, gives me hope.
But does your own light also gives birth to your own shadow? As Sek'na like puts a hand on his glowing hands, like
Indeed, I can never escape the shadows of my past, but I can still choose to see the light.
Well, as long as you
Um,
don't get sure.
if my parents weren't killed when I was young, then I wouldn't have met the Glow Scale clan, and they mean everything to me now.
I I actually lean over towards him and I like kind of whisper to him, pointing towards the cloaked guy. Is is your friend like kind of like opposite to you? Like is he like shadow or dark magic or something?
Hmm. No,
I mean, he kind of seems like the type.
despite his color, he is also a form of light, I suppose.
Black light.
UV lights.
You feel no.
UV
UV
light. Get
lights.
Oh
out.
no.
You're done.
That's
So,
what blacklight is.
I'm interested in learning about the rest of you. I've shared much about myself that I did not hope to do, but I did. I just think that all of you are very pleasant company. It's interesting to me that I'm able to meet such individuals, open-minded individuals here in Frozen Expanse.
I I prop up Everett who fell asleep on his bowl again. And
What?
then I
What's happening? Oh,
Everett, Shin
hmm?
is talking to us. He wants to get to know us.
I'm going to bed.
And he flops back in his bowl, and I just move him so that he doesn't drown.
This
All right.
is quite a good conversation. If only we had excellent fermented beverages. I
Hey, why don't
miss.
we order some drinks?
I can make you guys drinks. I can
Oh,
No,
just
it's at
no.
the
squeeze.
restaurant. We're
I
gonna
can
run
just.
them out of business.
I can just squeeze my lemons. Look. Oh, lemons. Sorry, melons.
No.
It's getting quite
No.
They're
big.
still there. They're still there.
Oh god.
Oh no. I look at it. No, they're not ripe enough yet.
Really?
No.
Let me squeeze it a bit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Let
No. Yeah.
me
You're
taste.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's still quite
I
sour.
all right.
Eh,
I'm gonna ask everyone. Um, are you guys all right with you know beer or like something alcoholic?
Oh, sure. I guess.
I'll take berry juice.
Nothing
I,
can. Yes.
How about you, Kairos? You look a little
uh,
young.
no, I'm okay drinking, but I cannot drink it in accordance to it. I'll just take a berry juice.
All right. I call out to the waiter. Excuse me. Around some rounds of berry juice and some drink some of your beer as well.
Sure. They offer you winter melon beer. Um,
Yeah.
so thing is, how much do you guys? I mean, we can role play it out, but I just don't want to like bog the conversation down too much
Yes.
with information you guys already know. So, if you guys want to role play it, it's only if you guys want to share details that you haven't shared to the party. Does anyone intend to do that or not? Obviously,
No.
I think you guys wouldn't mention anything confidential, like
Yeah.
Oh,
the Black
Yeah,
Compass or anything like that. It's just
yeah.
your story, your basic story, what you've been through. That's stuff that you can share.
Yeah. Nothing much really. Nothing that the party doesn't already know at least.
I think I can. I wanna try.
Go for it.
So, so you guys are just drink alcohol a lot or not?
I'm gonna drink alcohol. I mean, alcohol warms up the body in such cold temperature.
Wait, you're allowed to do it. Wait, Sekna, do you allow to do it? Seeing your servants.
I think it's
Well,
mostly wine, right? Stuff like
yes,
that.
it's wine actually. Fermented
I th-
drinks are superb.
I think it
But
also gives you a memory of like how what happened the first time. I think you guys snuck out. I think that's like you saw people drinking wine one time and you were like, you know, what
we want
what
to do that,
what it
yeah.
could taste like, but and then you asked for permission, you weren't allowed, and you were like, no, I'm going to drink some, and then you snuck.
I I turn towards
Yeah.
Sekna. Yeah, I mean, Sekna, you come from like quite a thing. So, would this be your first time having how I would call this um the poor man's wine? We call it like that. Beer.
We always had our way in doing whatever we want. So, no, We pretty much
Oh,
were able to eat and drink whatever we wanted, even if without permission, of course.
then
Oh, oh, oh.
well, I raise my glass to basically like I mean my mug to my tankard rather to like cheers with everyone.
Cheers. And
But how do you?
Marsh thinks he's drinking berry juice, but he's actually drinking the same stuff Lumen is drinking. But he doesn't realize it. Why is this
Oh
so
no.
hot?
Uh-oh.
I go
My
towards
throat is burning. Huh.
I think you
No,
drank the wrong thing, Marsh.
No, I think it is the right thing.
So,
interesting.
Kairos, uh uh, Shin did mention that he wanted to get to know everyone more, but I've been meaning to ask you for quite a long time, Kairos. Like, what were your parents like?
Okay. I mean, Dad was a better. Well, people say it's a better version of me. So yeah. Oh my God, that's a bad word. So yeah, Dad is better at working, yeah, better employee, etc. While Mom was a great researcher, if I recall correctly. Yeah. And then yeah, he died. She died giving birth to me.
Oh,
But
your
yeah,
dad was a servant too?
actually, Dad serves Mom, and
Oh,
something. Yeah, yeah, like Keres as well. Yes, Dad serves Mom, and something happened to them, and it calls me. I got into it. Dad has, I think, according to stuff I've heard, Dad has no option, so he raised me at the same time while working. That's why I never tasted those things. He just points at the beer.
I mean, it
Um,
must have been very difficult, like raising a child while also working at the same time as a
Knowing
servant, no less.
yeah, knowing that it would be not that problematic.
Is he still around? Your dad, I
Mm-hmm.
mean.
Yeah, he's at Rory Dido.
Oh, cool.
If
I'd
I
love to meet him.
hmm,
well, only one way to find out. Yeah.
The world
which
is not linear. The world is not linear. Chaos must be
No,
enacted
no.
because without chaos, evolution cannot thrive. Nothing changes if
I
everything is the same
I
all
grabbed
the time. You need
I
you
grabbed the
need
mug from Marsh and
chaos.
I start sniffing it.
Chaos.
Oh no, he did drink the beer.
Go away. I'm not drunk.
I move Marsh over to where
Grayson.
Everett is. No, to where Everett is, and I lift up Everett's arm, then lower Everett's arm around Marsh, so that his heavy arm will restrict Marsh.
I'm telling you, it's not linear. It needs stuff. Nothing will grow. Everything must break.
uh, the thoughts of such younglings.
It's like
How I don't even know how old Marsh is actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Did we just let an mine? No, no, no.
no, I'm pretty sure
what
he's
does
older than that.
what does Wanda say when she's casting her ult?
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
Oh God.
yeah,
Even
exactly.
even in, even in reality, I can't escape pure chaos.
Oh no, Marsh is a variant of Wanda. Oh my god, it's Wanda Marshamoff.
Wanda War.
I quickly turned to Grayson. Well, hearing that Kairos' father is a servant too, I wonder if hey Grayson, Was your dad
Yeah.
also a hunter like you?
Sorta. I wasn't too particularly interested in what my father does, but I did pick up a thing or two about him in terms of talking to other people, I guess.
Oh, you meant flirting.
Chaos.
Did he? I get. I guess you got his
Yeah.
looks. I guess you got his looks then.
What are you talking about? I'm way more handsome than my father. Side note, he's not. His dad is a dick.
All right, and then he's just like, "Well, what about you? Is your dad still around?"
Are you
Uh,
talking to?
who are you
Grayson,
talking to?
Grayson,
Oh, sorry.
Grayson. Like, is he still around?
My old man. Well, let's just say part of this journey is because of him.
Huh.
Oh, same. Yeah, same here.
This is what I told you guys. Like, everyone has like some like
Interesting.
You got
overlapping
parental
storylines. Yeah,
issues.
or like
I feel
Everett
like
is journeying because of his dad.
So
Grayson's
is
going on
Kairos.
a
So
journey because
is
of his dad.
Grayson.
So is Kairos,
Actually,
and
that
so is
brings me.
Lumen, somewhat.
Oh my god. That brings me the question then. Kairos, if it's not an insensitive question, why did you choose to follow the footsteps of your father and not your mother?
Yeah,
She
that
was a scholar, wasn't she? And when she perished, her work must have been discontinued.
Yeah,
that's true.
Kairos.
Oh,
Why? Uh huh.
I
what happened to
mean,
your mother's research?
What was she
it was
researching about?
okay. I made some stuff, but not in the detail.
I
He
didn't
was
read it. It wasn't in. It wasn't in.
wasn't there.
It was in the traps! It was.
Well, her works were preserved at the library, so I don't really know about her, but I did know some stuff about what makes it her. But
I don't think I even have their name.
I
it was Modena
Oh,
temples.
okay.
I look at
We have
Kairos.
it.
Aren't you curious to learn more about your mother?
I mean, other people told me not to pry on her life, and Dad never mentioned her again after I went to school. So you can't really miss someone you don't actually have attachment to.
Ooh,
Uh,
but
when
no,
when
it did
when
not.
when
So
Kairos says that, Lumen actually pauses for quite a while, and then he's just like, "Huh, that does make sense. Like,
But
the lot of you know your own parents, but I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I guess we're kind of the same in that regard, Kairos. You don't you don't really know your mom, and I don't really know my dad.
that
maybe,
wait, no,
Mama,
out
where's Papa? Your siblings.
Suddenly, no, no, no. Uh, and I'm like pretty much all my life, all I've ever had was my mom.
We are all here because of chaos.
Oh my. Perhaps, speaking of parental figures, who is Marsh's parents? Who gave birth to him?
I thought
I
he
didn't.
came from a
How do they even
tree.
give birth?
I thought he came from a tree.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
A tree of chaos.
I can just
He
imagine
Yeah,
is quite.
him
that's
yelling
not far
chaos.
off. The seeds of chaos.
What was it? Did someone heard Vanessa? Did you hear Vanessa? Lou?
What? Ride Vanessa? What do you mean ride Vanessa?
I mean, did
Kairos
you
What
is
the?
heard?
drunk. Oh my goodness, Kairos is drunk. Right, he wants to ride Vanessa.
No, I mean,
Right, Vanessa.
Okay,
I'm
you know
bringing.
what, guy? It's actually 11 now. I have to go to bed.
I thought
It
it
Alright,
was
was
is that in real
11.
life?
Yeah,
Real
it's
life,
11.
real life.
Yeah,
It's 11
it's
o'clock,
11 or 11.
y'all.
All right, have a good rest, Grayson.
Thank
Good
you for
Yeah.
night.
chatting. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you
Uh,
for interacting.
all
Bye
right,
bye.
we're gonna
Good
communicate
night.
with multi
Aren't you gonna
Grayson now.
aren't you gonna say don't do stupid stuff?
Don't do anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Chaos!
Okay.
All right,
All right. Good
Alright,
night,
good,
everyone.
Good
good. We're gonna
night.
wrap up soon as well.
yeah. I grabbed
That's
Grayson's hat
fine.
and put it over Marsha's head. I mean face.
Mm,
I also don't want to pry on deep lore for other characters. We don't
God damn it!
know
Sorry.
everyone else, so how do we continue this?
God damn it, Small.
I mean, it's just maybe you guys can ask questions more about that guy or like Shin, up to
Who?
you
Yeah,
guys. But
Which
if
guy?
you
I am
if
curious.
you want to
I'm
end
really.
the conversation now, we'll end the session as well. That's up to you guys. If you don't have
Yeah,
any other questions.
I wanna
I will
converse with
have
Shin.
questions for the characters.
Ah, I
Yeah, let's
see, I see.
go.
But I think we can't like keep going
Ex-
without the other players here. It's
That's
exactly.
gonna be
true.
weird, yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier for them to review. Or well, it's only Theodore that needs to review stuff. So, but yeah, I guess we can end it there. Then we can just chat shit until we need to
Yeah.
go as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, a bit early today. We're missing some players. We're a little bit tired, and I can't push the story forward unless everyone is here. Again, just a reminder: the name of this chapter is New Recruits. It's like, I think you get the impression of what's gonna happen next after your
Yep.
first journey. So, our first mission. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Where is our ward?
the thing is, what treasure item are you guys gonna give away since Tyrone is just waiting. Tyrone's mission for you guys is to retrieve a treasure that you can give to the Black Compass. And so far, the only one you guys
Ah,
have received is the gun. And it's not, is that for
Mine,
sale?
mine.
Well, that's how Black Compass is. You can't keep
I
the
feel like
stuff that you get.
there's one treasure that Lumen is just gonna keep forever, and it's just Vanessa.
Yeah, of course, that's
I,
one. But they
I
might
remember
not.
the
I'm not sure. You're not sure if they will take sentient things. That's slavery.
I
Yes.
have an
We want
idea,
mates.
and I have a idea to claim it in character.
Ooh,
All right, go ahead.
go for it.
Yeah, but in the next time, I guess.
Next
Looking
time.
at
you
you,
haven't.
penguin boy. Looking yummy.
Penguin boy.
What the hell?
Wait, I'm curious though. If you want a weapon, but what about the box? The other box?
The other
Oh,
box.
lunchbox.
Why why aren't
What
there two
box?
boxes? Huh?
Kairos is time slipping again.
Guys, this time
Oh,
sleeping. What is another box? What?
What?
the
Another
gauntlet?
set of weapons? What?
Oh my
Outlet.
god.
Did you time
Wait,
slip again? Hang on. Have you checked your convergence meter? What the decimals are? Are you in the correct
no.
timeline?
What other weapons? What other box? What other
Wait.
you?
You want to sell a
Ano?
basic rapier and a dagger.
No, not that. Didn't Sek'na have another box with the gauntlets in it?
What?
Which gauntlets
Wait,
are we
wait,
talking
wait.
about?
Actually,
Out of character. Huh? That
Yeah,
one.
it's not
actually,
fair.
I don't remember any gauntlets.
wait.
Uh, didn't
I
didn't
think
I
that's like
hold the box?
I have like. Did I receive a new awesome thing?
I don't think so.
Ah,
The only thing that comes into mind is the thing that
oh.
monks use, but I think that's very early, for me to give you.
Ah,
I think you're
Yes, I
thinking
just
of a different game. It's something very common for. It's a very common magic item for monks.
Yeah. I think I've read of that too, but like can't.
I haven't given it to you. I will. You're already too strong in combat. I don't want to give you more stuff yet, at least.
yeah.
Give it to me.
I wonder if Kairos realizes that he can literally hack. He can literally do a money hack by stealing from other Kairoses.
If it's a nightmare, then no, no, no. But I'm
You
on.
assume the other Kairos ain't broke as well.
No,
I
they're
mean, if
both. They're all broke.
they're all
In all million timelines,
In
there
all
is
possibilities, in
all
all timelines.
possibilities. You are broke.
That's the canon event. Kairos has to be broke.
it's already broken. There's no Grayson and Kairos gun. See, nah, I'm just kidding.
Kairos and Grayson
I
gun
mean, you
scene.
had
What the heck
all
is
the
that?
opportunity to talk to Grayson earlier.
We were drinking.
I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
I mean,
Yeah.
who the hell talks about gun in front of a gun? Chin said he was studying guns. I kept my mouth shut.
I love talking to people.
I love how Shin is just like I'm getting so confused whether Shin is trying to learn light magic or he just wants to sell lamps.
Or maybe it's just, a very genuine person that, likes lights a lot. And he has personal reasons why
Oh
he
gosh.
wants to study them.
Maybe
For
he
some
Yeah.
reason,
maybe he likes
he wants.
night lights.
I'm taking a flash bomb.
Actually,
Flashbang.
I want that lamp. I want that as my prize. I want that equipment. I
You
want the
want
lamp powered by elemental magic.
you want Growl's Elementern. It's that. I reference that.
Grouse element.
You really want to go through the same stuff
Now I just
Growl
want
was
some
doing.
light. I just want
I
some
see.
light.
Sek'na just wants some light in her
I just want some
life.
colorful lights, man. Actually, do I have dark vision?
I don't know.
Uh, what kind of vision does Lumen have? Normal vision. Okay.
I should.
Kairos,
Lumen is super normie. He is super himbo normie.
Rainbow Normie who's very
Practically
tall.
a human.
It's practically the only thing that's not human about him is he's large and long limbed.
Oh
He's
shit.
stretchy. He is stretchy
I have
boy.
very long teeth.
Very stretchy boy.
Now I'm imagining our convo. You're so huge. I was just very small.
Right? During our convo, like I'm
I
imagining you're practically on the second floor
yeah.
on the railings. You were on the railings while I was standing just to be the same head level as you.
OMG! I have elemental body. I'm resistant to fire now.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
Mm.
Do I have you?
Was the first scene a bit confusing?
Me?
The one with
The one
Kairos.
with Keres.
It was
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it was
So the
fine for
scene
me.
started out as Kairos looking outside, or the Kairos,
Yeah.
your Kairos,
I'm
looking
enhancing.
outside. The camera is within the room, and you saw the reflection of yourself, and it reminded you of the Kairos drowning. When the scene ended, it's the reflection looking at the Kairos, from the outside, and we
Hmm?
get their
Ano man?
perspective. And in the background, the door just opens, and then Lumen comes in.
So
So
which one is
which
Keres?
which one is trapped?
It's like Kairos is literally the fucking ship of Theseus at this point. He's just like, how much of Kairos still is Kairos? Are you still the Kairos that we know, or are you Kairos of another
And
Kairos?
Keres reminds me of
I would
Bimo.
I would just like to remind the first ever scene Kairos had is him enjoying the landscape, just looking out the wilderness.
Huh?
I don't remember
My
that.
God, I did. But what's a little funny?
What?
During the vision, Lumen was the first one to notice the trap Kairos. And in this scene, Lumen was the first one to
Yeah.
open the door.
Yeah, Lumen's very attentive when it comes to Kairos. Like it's like the first thing he's like wondering is like, I wonder
I'm
where Kairos
telling you, you're siblings.
No, no, that can't be.
One
I'm
of
white.
my
He's
trashy
black.
theories. That's the first one I submitted. Y'all are
No,
siblings.
they're cousins.
No,
Ooh,
no, no.
oh,
We
they're
are.
roommate.
No, no, no.
No,
Kairos, look at us.
photo.
Look at us. We're looking opposite each other. I have, I have
I'm just
bright fur.
saying, you
You
never
have
met your
dark.
mom. You
You
never
have
met
dark
his
fur.
father.
I have red eyes. You have blue eyes. We are the
No.
mirror image of each other. You are short as fuck. I am tall as fuck.
Jeez.
Well,
We are polar
no,
opposites.
the polar.
You're white. He's colored.
I'm
Nice one. Nice
monochrome.
one.
I'm monochrome.
Chromatic. But yeah, I think I can relate with Lumen more. I love the question. I love the advice. Who am I? Oh my god.
For personally for Lumen had a lot of Lumen will remember that moments just this session.
No,
He
it's a
is
good downtime.
staring,
Easy.
glaring at Kairos now.
Very chill
Also at
Yeah,
guy.
Everett.
Kairos.
I think so far in terms of people that Lumen is most concerned about, it is Everett and Kairos. And at the same time, the people he trusts the most is Everett and Kairos. Then Sek'na, he's warm towards Sek'na, while Grayson he's kind of neutral towards Grayson.
Hi. He your homeboy. Oh wait, you're an outlander.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
from the
Wow.
outskirts. I'm from the outskirts. It's like it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because the way Grayson talks, he talks as if he's from outside because he's like yeehaw.
You are shunned. You are no mother.
Okay, no mother.
No
I'm
mother.
glad that I I'm glad that I didn't dwell into the social stuff, just the background stuff.
You
We have
did
that in
good,
an
Evan Hansen. On the outside, always looking in. I'm gonna make a music video for you when I start drawing again.
I'm 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 suddenly like imagining Kairos falling into water and it just like starts playing simple and clean from Kingdom Hearts.
Kong. Yeah.
I swear, Kairos, if your timeline starts getting as crazy as Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna strangle you personally. Oh no!
Chaos!
Oh no, chaos! Sek'na
Chaos.
disappeared.
You're in another timeline.
Kairos, your time slipping. Ah!
Wait, I have a question now that we're done. If
Yeah.
if another if there is another set of Kairos and that Kairos has another set of party, right there?
Do you want me to answer that?
No, no. The way that question means no.
You'd
But
be
what?
you'd be surprised with how fickle time can be.
Yeah. Only one is. I love the little moral dilemma though. I mean, there's a lot of versions of Kairos, and yeah, who am I if I
And
can
then
serve nor protect?
out there somewhere we get degen horny dirty Kairos.
I mean, I mean,
Oh, it's the player himself. Ah!
no.
Anyways, let's wrap it up. I don't think Chrome's coming back, so
All
and
right.
I'm going back to sleep. I'm so
Have a
sleepy.
good rest. Thank you for the
Have a good
session.
rest.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for this session.
All right. Thank you.
Stay safe, you all.
Night all.